today's show is all about planning ahead, and that is how Heidi and her group of friends roll. Every month they meet, they exchange meals. How long does the exchange take? Is it pretty quick?
Pretty quick. It's usually a Sunday night. We have to get home and get our kids to bed. So 10, 15 minutes. Once in a while we'll be a little chatty, but it's really in and out quick.
You're just throwing freezer bags back and forth, packing up
Exactly.
your cooler, and out you go. But the cool thing is they leave there with 6 different meals for the month, and you get to try different things too,
Exactly.
which is really fun. So they decided to make a business out of it, and they put a cookbook together. They meet and consult with other groups of ladies or families that want to, get it going too. So,
Right.
But when I think of freezer meals, I think of slow cooker meals and casseroles. I never would have thought of freezing coleslaw. I'm excited about this.
Right, and it's surprising. It's actually crispy when you thaw it. So yeah, it's a great summer recipe.
Sounds yummy, and it's no mayonnaise either. So it's a pretty healthy coleslaw. So we're starting to make the dressing here, and walk me through.
Okay, that's 1 cup apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
And then you'll want to put a 1/2 cup water.
Okay.
And this is kind of the naughty part of the dish, a 1.25 cups of sugar.
Okay, so it's got the sweet and sour thing.
Right, exactly. This makes it nice and sweet. It's a great taste. And then a little bit of salt for taste, and some celery seed.
Which I love. It kind of gives it a little bit of a kick, and I love it. Big
Right,
fan of it.
exactly. And you just want to stir it and let it boil for about 2 to 3 minutes until everything gets dissolved really well.
Okay, so, and then it's real important to let this mixture cool before you toss it with the veggies. So here we have it boiled, and it kind of thickens up. It kind of becomes syrupy.
Right, exactly.
So let that cool a little bit. Now we're going to get to work on the vegetables. So you say food processor is the way to go?
Right, it makes it nice and quick, and you get a nicely shredded mix of vegetables.
Okay, so we've got some cabbage there.
Right, this is a whole head of cabbage.
Okay.
And you just kind of coarsely chop it so that it will all fit in the food processor.
Okay.
Then you want to have about 1 red onion in there.
Do we throw it in at the same time?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. It depends on your food processor too,
We'll
and
see
how
if
it
this,
can handle
yeah,
it.
we'll see how this goes. Then we've got some green pepper that goes in there too.
And red pepper.
And I love the idea of having some color in here.
Right, it's really pretty. It would be a nice potluck dish too. It doesn't have the mayo on it, so it can sit out a little bit too.
I like that. Perfect with whatever you're grilling, burgers, brats, whatever. All right, let's see how our food processor does here. You want it pretty finely shredded?
Right, yep, like a coleslaw.
Okay. I think we overloaded it a little bit, so that's okay. We can just take our time and do it in batches. So while I'm doing this, how can people get a hold of you and find out more information about what you guys do?
Right, we have a website. We're at www.10belowfreezermeals.com. All of the information on our workshops and what we do for services to help you with freezer meals is on there. We have a cookbook. It's the Family Friendly Freezer Meals Cookbook. There are 189 recipes that are all freezer and family friendly, and things that you wouldn't expect, like the freezer coleslaw will be in our next cookbook coming up around Christmas, but just different things, not just casseroles and lasagnas.
Like those kebabs we made earlier, which were really healthy.
Right, yep, those are in the cookbook.
All right, so we're getting to work on this. I think what we'll do is we'll take a break and continue shredding our veggies. But the procedure for this then, after we get it shredded, we toss it with the dressing, and then it goes into a freezer bag.
Right.
But it does need to thaw be you serve it, correct?
Right, exactly. You want it completely thawed, otherwise the texture won't be right. So yep, you want it just completely thawed in your fridge, pour it in a bowl, and you're ready to go.
I love it. All right, when we come back, we'll show you how it all comes together, so stay with us.